Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius gang, my Aquarius soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know in regards to my Aqua gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These messages are general, guys, okay? Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it is here for. All right, use your intuition to guide you to those messages and leave the rest. If we would take a moment, guys, click that like button. It helps in a tremendous way. It's one of the hugest ways to donate energetically, and it helps people find us on this platform, on this large, massive platform. It helps us grow, guys, okay? Also, click the subscribe button, all right, if you like it here. If you like the vibes, all right, if you could get into it, you might want to make it official and become a part of the team. Click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Link down below, you will find my Instagram. Now, somebody is impersonating me, you guys. This is a PSA. Please do not get got. All right. I am no longer at this juncture offering personal readings. Okay. When that comes back around, I will definitely let you guys know on this platform. It will come from my mouth. I will not message you. I will not ask you, can I give you a reading? That is not me. So please, guys, don't get got. I really appreciate those of you who have reached out to me in the email, sent pictures and proof and shown me, and even asked smart cookies, okay? That's an Aquarius for your ass, right? Smart, very smart. Do not get got, guys, okay? Spread the word. It is not me. And I just want you guys to don't get scammed out here. Now, shall we move on? Shall we dig into this? You're like, girl, if it's some bullshit, then I'd rather not. Girl, yes, you do. Man, boy, bruh, sis, ma'am. Now, let's do this, okay? First card out, we had the Six of Swords. Very interesting energy coming off of this card. I feel like this is somebody who played a bit of a game. I'm almost getting like a hide and go seek energy from this person. Now, even if they didn't directly like ghost you or pull their energy away, there's something about them coming in hot and then getting cold, distant, detached, or just outright disappearing or threatening to walk away. I do feel like that was a ploy to kind of see if you were on their heels, because if you'll notice in this Six of Swords, it's giving the energy of somebody who's like, I'm on my way. I'm leaving. I'm out of this bitch. I don't have to deal with this. If you won't do it, somebody else will. I'm gone. I'm good. Right. I could do bad all by myself. Right. Womp. Yet they're still looking backwards. This is also somebody who wants to peg you as the person who created the drama in the relationship. Because as you know, the Six of Swords is about chaotic energy. It could be tumultuous. It could be, like I said, very dramatic, extremely toxic at times. It's choppy waters. It's feeling uneasy. It's up and down, hot and cold. You can't really catch your footing, or there may be some seasickness up in there. Okay. And you're only on a little paddle. Okay. They couldn't even get you a whole boat out this bitch. They just got you on a little paddle, a little rowboat. This is somebody who recognizes that they created the storm in the connection. Now, even if you are still like dealing with this person loosely, engaging with this person loosely, no matter what the dynamics are in this connection right now, this is somebody who expected you to return by now. Okay. This is someone who expected you to at the very least, text them. Did you do that? Did you do it yet? Because they've been waiting. You like, bitch, they gonna wait forever. And ever. Let's cue up Outcast right now, bitch. Right now. They're still unwilling to admit to the ways in which they've made this connection pretty hard to deal with, difficult. Like I said, there's some anxiety. It's very up and down with this energy. And I feel like they've been able to get away with this for quite some time. This is somebody who banks on being able to threaten someone. They like that. They think it's powerful, right? Like they like the power that it presents for them. I feel like your inaction or your lack of action, your lack of engagement, or just your lack of excitement, because if, like I said, if you're still engaging with this person to any level, shape, or form, they're still very surprised, okay, shocked, in horror at the level of engagement or disengagement, right? This is somebody who definitely feels like their time has come and gone. They are definitely kind of being triggered in their emotions. More notably, their self-esteem is taking a hit at this time. I do feel like this is somebody who was able to get you. I know. Don't get me down in those comments, because that's what I heard, man. If it's your story, it's your story. That's what I heard. I feel like in the past, this person was able to play hide and go seek. Okay? Pretend like they're off in the distance with another bitch with another dude. And yet they're still looking backwards, like, are they coming? Are they calling? Are they texting? Do they care? Are they coming? Are they coming? Are they coming? Are you on my ass or not? Now, I'm not saying that you were on this person's ass at all. And I'm not saying that you would have chased this person at all. But what I am saying is this energy suggests that this person is used to something. They are used to at least an extension of an olive branch. Or for some of you, they are used to being able to come back in themselves. Okay, so that could be the case as well. They're used to you answering the phone. They are used to you dropping everything. Even if you've moved on to another girl, to another dude, they're used to you dropping people and surrendering to this connection, surrendering to this quote unquote love, or surrendering to the history of things, still having an open mind about where things are going, or still having an open mind about the relationship as a whole, the potential of the growth in the relationship. And I feel like that ship has sailed is what they just said. Yeah, that ship has sailed. This is someone who now either they actually know, or they are energetically feeling that you don't view them the same way anymore. Okay. That you've gotten a wide scope of who they are. Okay. They may even feel like there's a sense of uncomfortability between the two of you. Like just, you know, like uncomfortable energy. Okay. There's a little bit more tension. There's less love in the interactions. If you're interacting with this person at all, they feel a disconnect, even if it's just energetically. They feel like you view them totally different, or you view them as someone who is self-sabotaging. They also feel like you view them as a clown. These are all clowns in this picture, in these pictures. I'm sorry. I've used this deck many of times. I've never gotten that notion. So that definitely is a thing. You may have even had conversations with your friends or people who are wondering what happened. And it's like, that bitch is a clown. She a whole clown out here in these streets. Okay. The makeup on her face say so. It say so. That dude is a clown. He's a straight up clown, sis. I can't. So there is this aura within this person. Okay, this might not be the case, but they feel like you're propping yourself on a pedestal, or you're making it seem like you're better than them in their mind. Okay, so there is a sense of defeat. This is someone who views you as having thrown in the towel, at least in the sense of a romantic connection, that you just don't deem them as somebody who qualifies for that anymore. This is just their thoughts. That doesn't have to be the case. This is just how they're feeling. This is how they are tallying up your energy, the uncomfortability, right? They feel like you may have even stated to this person that you don't feel safe with them anymore, that you don't feel safe, like being vulnerable or allowing this person in. There's a closedness about your energy that they just weren't expecting. Okay, it's a revelation to them that you really took to heart the things in which they would have done to you in the connection. That sounds so stupid, but that is their thought process, you guys, okay? Like, they're in their mind thinking like, damn, like, Aquarius, really, like, so you're really holding me to that? Like, you're holding that over my head? Like, that's what relationships are about. They have ebbs and flows, but this wasn't just an ebb and flow. These feel like big ass water waves. You know what I'm saying? Like extreme ups and downs with this person. Yeah. This person might give you a bad taste in your mouth. There may be a sense of uncomfortability in this person to now recognize that the possessiveness that they thought that they had over you, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, that is no longer a thing. Okay. This person is very much so triggered, you guys, in their self-esteem. especially if you have not answered their phone calls, okay? If you have not answered them, they are now wanting to like push the pedal to the metal, okay? This is where the rubber meets the road. I don't even use that terminology, but that's what I just heard. This hot and cold energy has really come to bite them in the ass. It's something that they use to kind of big themselves up. Like I said, I don't get that you ever chased this person, but I do get that they were able to come back whenever they pleased. For those of you who had multiple cycles with this individual, you may have definitely held them accountable to an extent, but not so much so to where they weren't able to come back in. And so this is where they're having a difficult time. All right. This is something very different. This is something that is unexpected for them and that they were not expecting. I do feel like for those of you who were dealing with someone who was spreading their energy around amongst other people or just not prioritizing this relationship, they felt like it was okay for them to do that because they used your language, right? Like, I'm working on myself. I'm doing the spiritual work. I'm doing the work. It doesn't happen overnight. And they use that as an excuse to get away with this behavior for an extended amount of time whilst taking you through these tumultuous ups and downs and toxic cycles with them. Okay. You may have really changed your mind completely about what it is that you could have with this person. You might not even see the potential of commitment in this anymore. That's just for some of you, but this is definitely where their mind is. This is where the triggers are coming in from this person because they always expected to be able to go and play, go outside and play with their friends, with their new bitches, with their bum bitches, with their bum dudes, right? They always expected to go out and do what they want, and they were very comfortable doing that. And there was this sense that the commitment will always be with you, though. At the end of the day, the commitment will always be with you, even if it's 50 years from now. Are they fucking crazy? Are they crazy? Is this person cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs? It's giving Looney Tune. What do you mean? Ma'am, sir, breasts? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand that. Like, I'm not getting that. That's exactly what I heard, you guys. I'm even hearing at this juncture, them knowing how understanding you are, logical you are. You do know that, you know, people don't change overnight. You also know that this is somebody that you allowed into your energy. So you're taking some forms of accountability. And this is why you gave them time to make necessary changes. You're not being unreasonable, right? You're being very rational, in fact. But they used that. They took advantage of that leeway, right, that you were giving them. And they wanted to keep things in this cycle, this hot and cold cycle, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, because it gave them enough time, right? It's giving them time. This is a thief of time for some of you, right? It's giving them time, and it gave them some levels of comfortability to know that they had something solid at home, or someone solid to turn back to turn around to, someone that they could build with, right? Someone who's really smart, okay? Someone who's really smart. They played with it, though, right? There was questionable behavior, but you gave this person some grace. That is it. There was grace given here, okay? You always felt as though this person had good intentions, but that they were just like immature, that they had not grown into themselves. So you were giving this person forms of grace that they were undeserving of. Okay, and this is something that they recognized, and it definitely came out in their toxic patterns. Okay, so I'm not calling you an enabler. I'm not. I would never do that. But there are some instances where your grace, your loyalty, and your understanding, right, your non-judgmental character may have given this person too much leeway. Too much leeway, you guys. Too much leeway. So they definitely planned on this going for, like I said, decades, bitch. Decades. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, keep you confused. Keep you waiting for things to get back good. Keep you in a cycle where everything feels okay now. Things are comfortable now. But this bitch is always up to something. This dude is always up to something, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Even on a subconscious level, that would be occurring. There was no level of comfort, because I feel like the bullshit with this person started in the very beginning. Correct me if I'm wrong, bitch. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but correct me if I'm wrong. This person, this is what shows up, right? Monkey business. So you may have had, and this might even be pushing it. I might be giving them a little bit too much grace. It may have been one good month before this shit started showing up. Okay? You were banking on the intensity of this connection. You were banking on the strength of your intuition, which told you that this is a fated connection, which it was, you guys, okay? And you wanted to make progress with this person. You felt like your efforts at some point would pay off. So you were giving them grace. You were giving them time. You were giving them space to make the changes. You weren't judging them about where they were, how much they have, where they are spirit. You weren't judging this person at all. And they played with it. You know what I mean? They took that as a weakness. They got very comfortable. You brought a sense of peace to this person that allowed them to believe that they could sit in this forever because I'm getting all the benefits already, right? We're in a relationship, but I don't have to really act like we're in a relationship all the time, right? If I do this little hot and cold number, I can go do what the fuck I want, go outside and play, have recess whenever I want to. And guess what? Aquarius is just going to be there because we both decided that forever is what we're going towards. And every other time that I fucked up, I've been able to come back. So for some of you, you may have even noticed a pattern that they would stay away a little bit longer, or these patterns, the cold, distant energy, those patterns would be extended. So it would be longer each and every time. Very comfortable with the fact that they didn't have to rush through this in order to have you. Okay, so there is going to need to be a different perspective and stance as you move forward, whether you decide to be with this person or not. You're going to have to change some of the ways in which you show up for people, because it's affecting how it's affecting your own cups, right? It's affecting your own pentacles. It's affecting your own mental space, your mental health, your bandwidth. Okay. It's not beneficial to give someone so much grace to where it is a detriment to you. So let's pull a little bit of tarot. Oh, wait, they said, wait, we're not done. We're not done. Okay, what else do we have here? What else can you give us in reference to this energy we have? See, lost soul, exactly. And you knew that. You did. You knew that this person had work to do. Non-judgmental, however, okay? You knew that this person had some healing that they needed to do. This could be things that you've known about them for years and years and years, things that they needed to heal from, maybe seek some advice or counseling or therapy, right? That's not to, everybody has work that they need to do in this lifetime. But are you fucking doing it? Are you doing it, bitch, or not? That's what we're talking about here. It's a timeline. And this person kind of played with the timeline based on your grace. Okay? So if you have not heard from this person, please be expecting to hear from them. And I do get the sentiment that this person still feels like there's some form of commitment here, even if the two of you are not together at this juncture. There is a sense of possessiveness there in that instance. Okay, so I don't know if the two of you made like a pact with one another or some kind of promise. Like, if we're single in 10 years from now, we're going to be together. Like, we're going to, like, either way that this goes, we will make it. We're going to be together. They're taking that to heart. They're going to hold you to that. Only take that if it resonates is what they're saying, though. Okay, you have to give someone time to change. Damn, didn't I say that? Look, you guys. What is wrong with this person? Can I take a sip? Let me take a sip of my drink. I can't. I cannot. You like, girl, what you sipping on? Just a little bit of coffee. Some coffee. Coffee, baby. You like, girl, you don't need no more coffee. You in here yelling up in this bitch. You don't need another sip, bitch. Go get some water. Leave me alone. Let's stick to this. Right? What does this look like to me? Okay, this looks like having the same argument over and over and over. This looks like having the same conversations over and over and over and over. This also looks like someone who is taking advantage of the timing in which people in their own mind decide the time that it requires for someone to actively get in a space where they're deserving of this. Okay? Now, things have changed with you. I do feel that. Okay. And I feel like this person feels it as well. They are panicking a little bit, you guys, because now we have that time clock running out now, don't we? And we may have, for some of you, someone who has done any of the footwork. I mean, they haven't even taken 2 steps towards this healing. Yet you're long gone. Now they wanted to play around with the Six of Swords, but you're not playing and you're not looking back. You in a whole yacht, bitch. You in a whole boat, hoe. You ain't bring no bags with you. You ain't bring no family with you. You ain't bring no friends with you. You on your own. Okay? Is that Patti LaBelle that I hear? On my own? Yes. You're not going to play with that. So there will be a sense of this person feeling defeated. They may beg. There is an exclamation mark behind this. So now they want to do the work. Now they actually want to do the work, but it feels like for some of them that it might be too late. You should have started to do this 10 years ago. You should have started to do this 4 years ago. You should have started to do this 2 months ago. It's very unfair that they expected you to just be in this space of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. The fact that you waited at all gave them this idea that this is a comfort zone, right? Like, this is a comfort zone for me. I can kick back, put my feet up, do what the fuck I want to do. Fuck all that bitches I want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sit on all of these I want to sit on. And then trollop right back around to Aquarius. You were too understanding. That's what I'm hearing, you guys. Okay, I have to call a spade a spade. Okay? I have to call a buck. I have to keep it a buck. Now, here's what I will say. Did this person have feelings for you? Absolutely. Does this person have feelings for you? Absolutely. Like, come on. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. That still doesn't take away the fact that they were selfish in their own endeavors and they had a hidden agenda. They definitely saw your value in the value that you would present to them should they be able to commit to you, all right, and have a life with you. That was always their end game. This just allowed them to be the fuck boy, fuck girl that they knew themselves to be for the longest amount of time. Because let's be very clear, right? Shadow work, right? Working on your soul's journey. Okay, your spiritual journey, elevating, going through awakenings, dark nights of the soul, death of the ego. All of that shit is hard, bitch. That's hard work. That's actual work on a soul level. And for someone who I feel is so easily triggered because that came out, for someone who is already teetering the fence of having very low self-esteem, ho, doing that work seems damn near impossible to them. So they just kept putting it off. But now that you seem to be off in a distance, off with another bitch, off with another dude, I'm sorry. Now it's like go time to them, right? Like they're trying to ramp it up. They're trying to, but you cannot. There's no, like, first of all, we don't have any control over the speed of evolution. It takes time. And they did not take advantage of the time that you were giving them because you were willing to commit to this person whilst they were doing their work. That's a heavy ass commitment, bitch. You committed to that shit, honey. That's like taking on liabilities, okay, on your bike, right? Okay, just so that you can climb up a mountain with all this shit on your bike. And you like, I got you. You just do the work. I'm not judging you. I love you. We're good. We're Gucci. And you did that for so very long. And instead of them using that time that you were willing to carry this shit, because let's be very honest, that's what you was doing, bitch. You was doing that. Don't curse me out. Don't curse me out in them comments. Do not curse me out in them comments. My guy. My girl. You were willing to do that for this fated connection, one in which you did get some benefits, some very small breadcrumbs, baby, breadcrumbs. But you saw the potential. You saw the bigger picture, right? You're very future focused. So you carried this shit and they didn't take advantage of the time that you were willing to carry it. Okay. And now that you're at your wit's end, they're searching. They've been searching. Where are you? Where you been? Where you going? What are you doing? What do you mean you're moving on? What do you mean what are you talking about? You gotta give me some time. You like, I gave you 10 years, ho. Like I gave you fucking 5 years, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, time is all that I gave you. I gave you all my time, ho. I gave it to you. For free. What do I get out of this shit? Here's the gag. This is more of the same. And even if you were to take this person up on their offer, which I can't tell you what to do, this free will, bitch, I can only read these cards. That's all I do. I read these cards. Okay? My intuition is saying, even if you took this person up on this offer, you want more time, we're soulmates, we're going to work this shit out, we decided that we were going to commit to each other. How many steps are they going to take after you taking this, after you being willing to agree to this? Give them more time is what they're asking for, which is all that you've been giving them. Who's to say that they just won't use that to their advantage because they are so comfortable, you guys? Old habits die hard. That's what I'm hearing. It might be less than smart to do that. It might be less than smart to do that. This is what you're thinking. Or were. Also keep in mind, guys, tarot is fluid, right? So this could be something that you've already experienced, gone through, worked through, whatever. It's showing up for a reason. It is showing up for a reason, however, okay? This could also be something predictive of the future. All right, something that is going on currently and transpiring currently. It's here for a reason. So let's see here. Let's grab a little bit of tarot here. Let's see what's going on. What do they want? Okay. Yeah, this is what they want. You're never going to guess what's at the bottom of the deck. This person they are really sending me. Okay. They're sending me. Girl, where they sending you to? Into the galaxy hole. I ain't even here. You see this wall? They sending me. They sending me, Jesus. They sending me. They sending me. They sending me. They want the Six of Cups. So of course they want reconciliation. They want you to be very generous. They want you to give. They want to sip of your cups. They want to come into your land that you have watered. Okay. You're flourishing land here. Okay. This looks like the land of milk and honey. There are sunflowers there. That signifies happiness. There are butterflies there. That signifies transformation. This is very abundant and just sweet energy. It's also familiar, right? Comforting. They want you to coddle them, rub their back, right? Make them a meal. Okay. Ask them, do they need some D, some boom boom, right? Like, take care of them, okay? Have conversations with them, talk to them about the changes that they're going to make in the future, just like you did in the past. That's what they want. Whilst still not moving. Not doing a lick of work, bitch. Not doing a nothing, y'all. Nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Look. These pentacles falling out of this figure's pocket is giving to me like the most valuable thing in this reading right now, which is time. Pentacles are about currency. Okay. So this could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary gains. This is about like shit that you can't get back. Valuable time, effort, energy, money, resources, whatever, just falling at the wayside. And this person suspending themselves in the air, refusing, literally refusing. This is a refusal of growth. This is somebody who wants to be taken care of. This is somebody who wants to be carried. This is what it's looking like to me, you guys, okay? Somebody who wants you to pay for their room and board, pay for their food, pay for their, you know, the expenses for them to travel, the expenses for them to do the things that they want to do, you know, build their man cave, you know, build their she shed. They want you to do all of that. What are they going to do? Tap dance and river dance all over your motherfucking boundaries. 7 of Wands in the reverse. So they don't want the boundaries there at all. They feel like if you love me, why would I have the boundaries? Give the boundaries to all those other people, not me. And I feel like in the past, you may have subconsciously done that on a subconscious level. You let down all of your guards, all of your boundaries. And this person, hello, they was having parties on that shit. Free before 10. What is their fear? We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. They damn sure know what it is that you could have, what you could possess with this Ace of Wands. You do have a new cycle just waiting for you to capture it, grasp it, take it on. This person is still showing up in your energy for a reason. Even if you've released them, let them go and moved on. It's here for a reason. We will look at that in the extended. They are fearing that you're stepping into your Queen of Swords ever. Gender doesn't matter. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. This is somebody who's about their business. Okay? They are about their business. Time is money. Money is time. Money don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Bitches do, hoes do, niggas do. Dudes do. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. They are fearing your power or the power within that you might be possessing, the ways in which you might be thinking on a logical level that will leave them at a disadvantage of being able to do things that they were very comfortable doing. Okay, that's one of their greatest fears, in fact. They do view you as extremely valuable. That has never been the question. This is not somebody who, of course they value you. Of course they want you. Of course they want this. But they also want to be able to do what the fuck they want to do. And I just don't feel like you having it. I'm not having it. No, I'm not having it. We're going over to the extended. I can't let this person. I just cannot. We will look a little bit deeper, okay? I want to see what karma this person is set to experience in the near future. I'm just nosy and I would like to know. I feel like this is going to end not so good for this individual if they're coming towards you in reference to this energy. This is just what they're thinking at this point in time. This is not their actual actions, right? So this is just kind of what they're wanting. It's kind of what is going through their mind in reference to what they see in the future and what they fear might happen in the future. But I definitely want to take a look at their actual actions as well. Okay. I want to see what transformations or changes has this individual made thus far that we're not seeing currently, because this could be old energy, right? Even though they've been comfortable, they've been led to do the work. This might be the catalyst for them to do that. Who knows? We will look. That is going to be extremely imperative to even take a look at this. I'm being honest with you. That's just my honest opinion. It doesn't even work. It's not even worth taking a peek at if they haven't done any of the footwork. Carrying motherfuckers, that should be like nowhere in your vicinity. Never again to be done. I don't care what your gender is. Nobody needs to be carrying nobody. Hello. I also want to see, like I said, what their next steps are going to be, as well as their purest intentions according to the divine, not according to them. Let's see what the potential outcome is, whether you decide to deal with this person again, re-engage with them, go towards them, or go in the opposite direction. There's no judgment, you guys. I'm going to look at both to ensure that you're safe and you're making the best decisions for yourself. You can choose. You can decide after that. Okay. And then we'll see what the lesson was in all of this. What was the lesson here? Okay. For those of you who feel like you've gotten past this, like I said, it's here for a reason. So the lesson will be important. We need to make sure you're learning this lesson so you're not repeating the same mistakes or learning the same lessons in the next cycle. All right. This is also going to signify repeated cycles that are coming to an end, that you're ending, okay? Assuming that you've learned these lessons, what does your approach need to be in this next cycle prior to us getting to the new love portion so that you can protect your energy to the fullest extent? What does that mean? That means going to the highest level of frequency and making yourself invisible to toxic energies, or being able to see those toxic energies before they infiltrate your space. That's going to be according to the divine, what you need to do energetically, or how you need to approach this next cycle to ensure that happens. Then we're going to get to your new love message, of course. What do you have coming towards you? Okay. Only the good, only the do. All right. What is the good stuff coming towards you? I'll look at both money and love, because I do feel that your pentacles are ramping up. This person may have been a block for you. So let's see how that's looking up for you upon making the correct decisions and learning the correct lessons. Let's also see a sign of synchronicity to signify which person you should invest in, because there may be multiple. There may be specific people or a specific person that's worth your time, your energy, your money, your pentacles, right? The things that are valuable to you. How can you know who that person is? What is a specific sign to signify that person? When will you most likely meet this person? Okay. Let's also see, what would a life be like with this individual? Do they change? Is this just their representative? I want to make sure I'm protecting you. We need to turn over all stones. We ain't gonna leave no stones left unturned, baby. We're not. Let's see why they're single. Okay. According to the divine, according to them, and according to their exes. We're going to see all three sides of that thing. All right. Let's see what blockages or obstacles may affect the momentum of this connection. If there are any. I just want to make sure. And then we'll, of course, get your advice, okay, from your spirit guides in reference to how you can speed up momentum and materialize the manifestations of your heart's desires that signify your happiness and fulfillment. Whatever that recipe is for you, how can you bring that about in the least amount of time? And lastly, we will have our Ask the Universe read this time around. Okay, I'll give you the floor to ask a couple questions to the divine, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. How that sound? Now, if you're coming over there with me, let's go. But first, click that like button and the subscribe button, and I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. Let's go.